Oh, left my snips. I'll be right back. See, that was the root system of that pepper plant. Don't know what happened to it. Flying right to my face, y'all. Directly to my face. Like, why? Hello, welcome to Yellow Door Urban Homestead. I am Asia, and I'm an urban gardener growing in a small space out in my backyard. So, if you watched my last video, you know we have a lot of things we need to harvest. And so, today we're gonna start by harvesting. But the other thing we're going to do today, I am hopeful, is to start amending the Greenstalks, right? And I want to show y'all something. I'm pretty sure everybody already knows what it was, but let me show you. I got the blackberry, which is more purple, in the basket weave. How pretty. I do not have my spinner base yet, so I need to order a spinner base, but I think it's so pretty. Those are the first two colors you're gonna see. When you come down the steps, you're gonna see those beautiful purple Greenstalks. Favorite color there. Anyway, we need to go harvest, and we might just start with the Greenstalks because there's a lot of beans over here that we need to get. I showed y'all that in my last video. So let's do a little bit of harvesting. So there are so many beans over here, y'all. I'm gonna put my basket up here and just start pulling them. Again, I don't know which variety this is, but they're not super beany, even though they're big. Like, you can see the beans a little bit, but they're not that big. So with that being said, hopefully we can use these. And I'm probably gonna go ahead and start pulling the stuff out of these Greenstalks too and get them set up for the fall. So I'm pulling off pretty much all of the beans. They have done really nicely in here. So we're gonna take all of these beans out, and I might just go ahead and start pulling the plants out too, if they've already produced a nice bit for me. Also, my neighbor's dogs are barking, so that is what it is. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get these redone. I think I'm gonna cut these. Oh, left my snips. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the plants out. In this pocket, there were 4. Got a decent amount of beans off of them. I feel like they supported each other well with 4 in 1. I was trying to hold on to stuff, and I just feel like I need to go ahead and move along, and that's what I'm gonna do. There's not a lot of flowers on these plants, so that's fine. We're at the end of September. Today is September the 28th. And I think my plan was to have everything planted out by October the 1st. I believe that was my plan. Look at this. This is full of beans. That one, full of beans. Not too shabby for end of, beginning of fall harvest. So let's just move around this. I am going to leave these peppers right now just because they're still producing. Although I really don't need to. I have a lot of peppers still in the garden, but I think it's just what I want to do. That was an eggplant. At some point, it just died. It's the eggplant that I pulled out of the garden, but at some point it just died. I don't know what happened to it. It's okay. So we're just snipping everything. I'm gonna take this green one apart and oh Lord, y'all can't see me. I'm gonna take the green one apart anyway and amend all of the soil and stuff. Well, amend the soil and stuff. So not a big deal if I pull it or don't pull it, because I'm gonna go back through. Beans are good to leave in your soil. I just personally am not doing that in my Greenstalk. That's just me personally. I definitely see people who do, and it works out for them. I'm just not going to. I'm gonna take this one too. And this might be the one Greenstalk we really get done today. We're not gonna be able to get the new purple one done because I can't go get my soil today. And I wanna continue to use my BM6, the Burger BM6. I like it. I threw that whole green bean down there. And we're gonna pull these out for now. We'll use them somewhere else. These are the Greenstalk supports. I like them for bushy plants. Got some in there too. And whatever we have on the table is what's gonna go into whatever Greenstalks we get cleared today. This is a pepper plant over here, but it's too late in the season. It's not gonna do anything. Definitely pulling that out by the root too. It didn't have a great root system anyway. See, that was the root system of that pepper plant. Might as well go ahead and pull it. Now this one on the other hand, we're gonna leave because we got peppers all on this plant, right? So we're gonna leave that one. It's a little warm out here, but I don't feel like fighting the mosquitoes. So I have on a long sleeve shirt and tights because I don't want to fight the mosquitoes. I just don't. I'm honest truth sick of them this year. Also warm out here to the point that I might end up having a hot camera. It's not really hot. I wouldn't say hot, but the sun is definitely out. So not hot, but the sun is out for sure. All right, we're gonna take this tomato plant out too, because it's just not gonna do anything at this point, and I'm pulling it by the root. That one had a decent root system. Let me take this top off. Today is just gonna be a working day, y'all. I have a lot that I need to do. Had a decent root system, but just didn't finish, which is fine. And I have to take this apart, so I'm really not worried about the soil getting in this hole, because I gotta take it apart anyway. Right now, I'm just trying to clear it and harvest at the same time. Getting things done at one time. Nothing really came off of that. Yep, there go the sun again. Got out here a little bit later than normal. Got another pepper plant right here we're gonna keep because there's peppers on it. Few beans. Think this will be a nice little bean harvest in the end. For the last one of the season, essentially, for me anyway. Oh, someone asked me, do you have to take the Greenstalks down in the winter? You do not. According to the Greenstalk website, they are crack proof, and even the color is, you get a warranty on that. So you don't have to. If you want to, I guess you can, but it's not necessary to take them down and bring them in during the winter. Really gonna have to wash these good, because as I'm pulling the soil out, it's going right into my basket. I planted a lot of beans over here apparently, which is not a bad thing. Beans do really well in the Greenstalks. This is another pepper plant we're gonna go ahead and pull. Yeah, there was nothing on that really. And this one wasn't doing much of anything. So a few little tiny beans on there. I don't mind tiny beans though. All right, so that's cleared. We're gonna come back through and amend this with some granulated fertilizer, and I'm probably gonna put a little bit of the chicken bedding in here too. Not a lot, just a little bit. All right, so that is done. Good thing. Both of these peppers are on the same level. So when I put it back together, I'm gonna put them on the top. That way, when I need to replant, I won't have to pull it apart. Trying to see if I see any of the nodules. I didn't. Yeah, they're on the same level. So that level will be on the top when we get this put back together. All right, let's move on to the other ones. Pretty much pulling everything except for like peppers and stuff that's still producing. All right, y'all, on to the next one. And I'm gonna stay here and harvest so you can see everything that we got from the Greenstalks. One of my tomatoes fell off, and a worm got into it and something was eating it. So I just gave that to the chickens this morning. Move on to this yellow one. Lemon is what it's called, lemon. Got beans, got beans. Also need to get these zucchini out of here. I feel like they had a good root system though. I might have to, nope, I got some of it. But it had a decent root system. Look how long that root was. Had a decent root system. It's probably still in the Greenstalk. So the other thing I'm gonna do today is go ahead and cut off any extra runners. Also detach the runners from the mother plant because they've already started growing on their own. Pretty sure all of the pockets that I want strawberries in have strawberries now. So they're gonna keep doing this. But just to kind of clean it up a little bit, I'm gonna detach. And when it's time for me to take this apart, I was gonna have to detach them anyway. So take time to do that today. And I'm not worried about making more plants right now for strawberries. Got nowhere to put them at this point, at this time. And like I said, they're just gonna keep doing it throughout the course of their life. So I'm not worrying about that. All right. That's kind of drying out. Go ahead and grab this. When I left, there was actually a zucchini on this. Don't know what happened to it. On this one. Ah, look at that. They can get good root systems. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Chop this one. And I'm gonna take these tomatoes. I don't think they're gonna do much between now and the time. There's more beans, y'all. Definitely gonna be a nice bean harvest. All right, I'm only leaving the tomatoes that have actual tomatoes growing on them. Anything else we gonna take today. And that's mostly over in the pink Greenstalk. There was flowers coming, but we're not gonna, uh-oh, that one had a tomato and it was a baby one. It's all right, already done. This one needs a strawberry plant, so we just gonna make sure it grows straight down. This one also needs a strawberry plant. Yeah, I think everything else is good. So all of these strawberries you're seeing in here came from one strawberry that I planted at the top. I think it's this one. Yeah, came from that one right here. Nice. On to the next one. Now this one I think only has one group of beans in it, and the rest of it is, look at all of those. Nice. Only one group of beans in it, and I think the rest is like onions and strawberries. I am gonna cut the strawberries off of the mother plant because they should be rooted now. All right, look at all those beans we got so far, just off the green stalks. I don't have them anywhere else in the garden because this is where I decided to end the beans at. Let's see, we got one down here that needs a plant, so we're gonna stick it in there, move the straw back, put our landscape stake over it to hold it in place for now, and in a few days that should be rooted. There is a tomato plant in here. I'm gonna stake it a little bit better. That one is rooting, so we're gonna leave it. See, there's one tomato plant in here, and I'm pretty sure I saw a tomato on it, but I need a larger stake. I'm gonna put a larger stake in here. Then I'm gonna grab some of the tomato clips so I can clip it all the way up the stake, and then hopefully it'll hold it in place until it's time for it to till it's time for me to pull it. So that should work for now, at least. I might have to find another one, but for now we just gonna leave that there. Also, I gotta go get some pavers. My land is just not level enough to not have pavers. This is another one where we need a longer stake. Actually already broke, but I think that it'll be fine. And I'm gonna purchase some more stakes next year for tomatoes. The mosquitoes flying right to my face, y'all. Directly to my face. Like, why? Definitely broke. But I think if I can stand it up, it'll be all right. And I probably need a taller stake, but for right now, we just gonna leave it on this one. And the blue one, I really don't need to fertilize. I think I told y'all that. This ain't working. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with one that I hope works. So basically, I'm trying to stake it all the way down. That way it'll stand straight up and perhaps fuse back together. And there's a tomato on it. Lord, I done kicked the bucket over, y'all. But I'm basically just putting these tomato clips all the way up and down the stake. And then next year, I'll get taller stakes because I broke these stakes not really thinking these, if they grow, they're gonna keep growing, Asia. Girl, the bugs. We're gonna throw in this one so we can get a strawberry growing. These are from the strawberries that I pulled out of the garden. And I kind of did the same thing. I feel like I planted more than one though when I pulled them out of the garden. Let's see here. I'm gonna put another clip on this tomato just to secure it a little bit more. Okay, we love that for us. And now I really don't have to turn this one because I'm just trying to get light to the tomatoes. So I don't even have to turn that anymore. They are on the same side without me having to pull it apart. Probably gonna put another stake in here maybe and stake it from both sides. Maybe, I feel like that would be a great idea so that it doesn't break again. We have weather coming again. So yeah, that one is done. All right, pretty much everything has strawberries in it. And then the rest of these are onions. I don't know if it's gonna stay that way. I'm gonna be honest because it's not looking good. All right, on to this one now. Now, these are black beans. This is a basil, but the black beans are running up it. And I've already saved black beans. So what I'm gonna do is take the ones that are already turning yellow, let them dry in the house, and we're gonna take this black bean plant out too. Yeah, because there's other things that need to go, but the black beans are coming up it. And I had left them because of the black beans. Like this eggplant, that's not gonna do nothing. This is a, oh my goodness. This is a basil with ants all over it. And the black beans was growing up it. This tomato can go too, honestly. We're gonna keep these black beans. They haven't started turning yellow, but they pretty beany. I'll make sure to take them from out of where I had them. Some on here. This feels like when I was having to pull the stuff out the garden beds to get it amended. Oh, so sad. This is a purple rain, but there aren't any tomatoes on it. So, like I said, we're gonna take it and I'm gonna cut it and I can worry about the roots later. I just wanna get this stuff out of here now. So, that's a weed. I'm gonna leave that one. Go ahead, pull these beans out of here. Few of them in here. I think I'm gonna give like a whole section to black beans next year. And then I can just let them grow until they're ready to go. That's my plan. Somewhere in the garden section. Because they are still, it was gonna take them some time to dry. I also should have kept them separate. But I feel like I'll be able to tell the difference from the other beans that I'm harvesting. They look different. And I already saved seeds, like I said. All right. These aren't black beans. They're just regular beans. I can tell the difference. Putting in a little work today, y'all. Really ready to sit down in that little sitting area and look at my work. But I have extra spaces this year. And I'm not complaining about that. I actually really love the fact that I have extra spaces to plant out. I have really enjoyed growing in Greenstalks this year. I'm gonna pick that plant up over there. Figure that out. That tomato plant that has a good amount of tomatoes on it. I'm gonna pick that up. Then I hope we can go in the garden where it's a little bit of shade still. More beans. And honest truth, next year I might plant one Greenstalk full of beans. That's how well they did. This is that stevia. We're gonna pull her out. Although she's still trying to grow. Except I'm not going to use her. I'm going to leave the calendula because it's still growing and can continue to grow, honestly, during the cold. Doesn't make it all the way through a freeze here like all winter, but it can keep growing for a while. That was the stevia. Some more beans. I'm very happy to be getting this done because I'm ready to plant out for fall. All right, this one stays. This one is going to go. It's not producing anything right now. I need my actual shears for this. Good gracious. All right, yeah. That one's going. This one I'm going to go ahead and take too. There's like little tiny ones on it, but we're not going to keep it. Is this? Oh no, we're going to keep that one. There are some more up there on both of these. So we just going to put it around this. And this one, same thing. There's two and they are producing. So we're gonna keep it. Sorry if y'all are bored. I decided I would record because I was working, but I didn't have much planned other than get the work done, if that makes sense. And these are pretty tall. And I don't know if it's because this is like a shady space, but they're pretty tall in the Greenstalk. So that's cleared out now. We also don't really have to turn this anymore because they're all in a space where they are good. So these all are cleared now. We love that for me. Let us move along, guys. And I'll do my cleanup later. Yeah, I'll do my cleanup later. But that's the bean harvest from the Greenstalks. And if I had let them stay longer, I'm sure they would have produced more. I'm just not gonna let them stay longer.